Hi, it's Jonathan again from the London Middlesex Master Gardeners, and we're talking today about planting a tree in a bonsai pot. And there's a few small things that we need to understand. One is that a bonsai pot always must have a drainage hole. Always. A minimum of one drainage hole. And in the bottom we secure a screen with a piece of wire, as you can see, that just snapped around there so that it doesn't move. These two wires, it's actually one piece of wire that's looped in through the screen, we utilize for tying the tree down in place and securing it. So once we've got our pot prepped, this is perfect. As you can see, we're going to rake out the roots. And the reason I want to rake out the roots is because there are way too many roots here for this size of a tree. So this takes courage, and one of the things about raking out roots is you have to make some hard decisions. Now, as you can see, the roots are almost as long as the tree itself. Look at, and then we'll have a look-see into the pot and see what it looks like and how it actually fits. Soil that we talked about that we use for bonsai, and add it to the bottom, about maybe a third at most. Now we're going to squeeze these roots in, and you can see that the roots are wet because I've misted them, and that's an important thing to do. So once you've got that located in the center of your pot, you're going to keep adding soil around your planting. Now, the important part here is what we're going to do next. And we're going to simply do this with a chopstick. And the chopstick is needed to, once you've got your tree in place, you're going to start poking your planting to take all the air bubbles out of the soil mixture. And you'll see, as you start doing this, yes, lo and behold, all of the soil starts to drop down. We keep adding soil, and we keep poking with our chopstick. So this is a normal process of repotting a tree that was in a nursery pot to start with. As you can see, that the roots were pretty well bare rooted, and all of the soil that was there from the nursery is now basically gone. And now it's being located in this pot such that it will be very, very secure in its new home. And it's important to get all these air bubbles out. Poking underneath is really, really important. I don't know if you can see that, but what we've got going here is, as I keep poking underneath, the level of the soil keeps going down. And so I just keep adding where it goes down. And I keep replenishing my soil until I really don't feel like I need to do that any longer. Now, we probably aren't complete yet, but what I am going to do is secure this tree into the pot. So we'll do this by hand to get started. Then I'll trim off some of the excess wire because it's going to be in our way. And we're going to start tightening this tree into this pot. So we keep turning and turning and turning and turning until we got some security in place. It's pretty secure now. So what we'll do is keep adding some more soil. And then we'll tighten a little more. And then we'll start finishing off this process. So keep poking down, keep getting those air bubbles out. We still need to tighten up this wire a little more, because as we keep doing this, the level of the soil keeps diminishing. So I'm going to trim off some of the excess wire, and then we're going to take our pliers and tighten it up again. Now it's very, very secure. And there we have it. We've got some predominant roots that are out here, and a terminology that we use in bonsai is that this part of the tree is called the nabari, and we're always trying to have roots flaring out such that it looks like a normal tree in nature. So this will take years to develop, but nevertheless, there's our finished product. You can turn it this way, and you can turn it this way. And I like this as the front myself because I can see more of the root structure, and I think that's now a completed potted tree.